Yeah, so I picked this report because I think that this is a very approachable one, and that these are tickets that someone has at some point thought they have to do with the UI copy. So the text that a person that is using WordPress is seeing inside of the WordPress UI. And a lot of these are things where it's just like, can we make it a little bit easier for the users of WordPress to understand what is going on? And there's also, a good amount, but not a unconquerable amount of tickets awaiting review. And so these are ones that just haven't necessarily gotten as much love as they should. So we can see, and why don't we just open up that first one? The block styles dropdown should use default instead of not set.
All right, clicking on that, and now we're in, and we're looking at this. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here.
Yep.
For the uninitiated, can we just kind of walk through, I see things like it was open 4 years ago, last modified 3 years ago. What are we looking at?
Yeah, let's talk through all of it. So the first thing you see on that top left is a number, and that is a unique ID for each ticket, in this case 53785, and then we can see that it's new, which means that it's not something that's been reopened. The type of it is that it's a defect or bug. The opened and last modified just give a little sense of like when is it from, and then the title. So the title of this one is block styles dropdown should use default instead of not set. It was reported by a user Bjorn W. The milestone is awaiting review, so we'll be seeing if it should stay there or maybe move around. Severity and priority are both normal, so it's not something that is, if someone has a thought is a giant problem. The component that this touches is the editor, and the focus is on the UI copy. And so we can see that, the person who reported this, you see that if you register a new block style, the text used in the dropdown states not set instead of default, which is what's used as a caption in the image. So this could be confusing.